is ringing our front doorbell once again. What does Rumi want from us this time? Perhaps she really needs our help. Then we must open the door for her immediately.
Please take this mystery box and open it.
Thank you, Rumi. But what are we supposed to do with this mystery box?
You must open them and find the clue. That's the only way you can stop and defeat the hand-sea monster. I couldn't do it because the hand-sea monster is far too strong. I'm counting on you. You can definitely do it.
All right, goodbye, Roomie, and thank you so much for being here. You've just heard from Roomie. Now, we absolutely have to open this hand-sea mystery box. So what exactly are we waiting for?
I can't believe that Roomie actually dropped off a real hand-sea monster mystery box for us.
The question is, why did Roomie bring it to us? Just look at this box. It has the hand-sea monster on it and a very bloody hand, and the monster looks so ugly. Did you hear, Roomie? We have to open this hand-sea mystery box with you all now. Wait, Roomie's hair is sticking out of the box.
We're opening the box now anyway. In 3, 2, 1, just look at everything that's in there. There's an entire shark in here. I really can't believe this. Look at it. It even has really sharp teeth.
This means that the hand-sea monster has eaten an entire shark, but there's even more inside. There's also a video of the hand-sea monster in there.
You can recognize it. Here again, the hand-sea monster is printed on the cover.
I don't even want to know what's on this film. Let's watch it right now. Before we watch this sea hand monster film together, give Romy a like, and I'll put the film in now. 3, 2, 1. Here's the sea hand monster. How ugly it looks, like a worm. And is a tiny hand peeking out?
And these are the coordinates. He's supposed to be right there at the lake. You can clearly see it. Rumi gave us some hints.
Here at this red dot is the lake hand monster, but how can a monster like that survive with just one hand? Look at it. We are now right here at the lake. I'm really curious what's going to happen now. Do you truly believe the lake hand monster is exactly there? So far, I see nothing but broken boats and a forest. Of course, the boats were destroyed by the lake hand monster. I'm excited to see what happens now. Here it is, and there's the hand sea monster. You can see it, the hand peeking out of the water. But you must not confuse it. Beneath it is still a giant monster. I can't even bring myself to watch. I've turned off the television, friends. This means Rumi needs our help right now. But perhaps there are other clues hidden inside the hand-sea mystery box. Let's take a look and see what else is in here. A blue necklace from the hand-sea monster? That makes sense, because the water is also blue. That's how the hand-sea monster got chained. Watch out, that thing is really heavy. What else is all packed inside there? Oh no, what on earth is that? A human heart. But whose could it be? Perhaps from Gino or Mira or Soy? That's why Rumi wanted us to open this hand mirror's mystery box. She desperately needs our help. But there's more inside. See anything? I don't see anything yet. The whole box is empty. Look here, there's a USB stick in the box. What's a USB stick doing in this mystery box? You see it, friends, and it's black. What if this is a clue from Rumi? We must immediately check what's on this USB stick.
I'm so eager to see what's on this USB stick. It looks like there's a map of the hand-sea monster on it.
You see it? There are many places on it where the hand-sea monster is located. Down here, for example, is a sunken ship which the hand-sea monster has destroyed. And right down here, we have a treasure chest which is being guarded by the fearsome hand-sea monster. And just look how incredibly huge this hand-sea monster is. It's as big as an entire mountain. Today, we're going to fly our drone to all 5 of these important locations and finally defeat the hand-sea monster. Hit that like button now so we can reach 10,000 likes. And we're flying right now with our drone to the sunken ship. You saw the sunken ship on the map, and here are ships all over the lake. Hopefully the map wasn't a bad sign, meaning we'll now really see a broken sunken ship. We'll now fly with you over the entire area, especially the shore. You can see it. Here's beach and water side by side. Do you think Rumi will be there too? We can only find out by watching this video to the end and giving it a like, a thumbs up. You all want to know that, don't you? No, Rumi and you see the monster fighting. They are fighting each other for the very first time. You see it live here, guys. Rumi is trying to defeat the sea hand monster. And you can see just how strong Rumi is. She has a really good chance. The sea hand monster has gone underwater. Rumi has no chance when it's underwater. Naturally, why? Rumi can perhaps hold their breath for a minute or two, just like us. You saw it though. The sea hand monster took quite a beating from Rumi. Folks, everyone leave a like for Rumi right now. She's our fighter, our favorite girl, our favorite character. I'm flying up higher now to get a better view, but I don't see the sea hand monster anymore. Where has the monster gone all of a sudden? You do see how dirty the water gets every time the sea hand monster has been here, of course, but we just need to look for a hand sea monster? Yes, of course, but it's enough if the hand shows above the water. Then we know right away, and you do too, that underneath is the whole lake hand monster. Look, there are people sitting under the trees seeking shade from the lake hand monster. They might not even know that right now, in this lake, by this sunken ship, the lake hand monster is. Look here, you can see it now, folks.
There is the ship, you see it. We are flying over to the ship now, but it has not yet sunk. It is not just one ship. There are even two ships.
And they are just extremely long. This ship could definitely take down any sea monsters. The good thing is, these ships are still on the lake. Thank goodness, folks. Leave a huge like. Let's fly closer now. Oh no! Look, the sea hand monster attacks the ship. I don't believe it. The hand attacks the ship and the ship is sinking. Of course, the ship was simply destroyed by the sea hand monster. You have seen how powerful the sea hand monster is. That's also the reason for the sunken ship on our map. And I thought that it was just a bad omen, but you have just witnessed it live. The sea monster has completely destroyed a large ship. Over there's another ship. Do you see it? It's standing by the UFO and it's completely gray, but it's not destroyed yet. It's still completely intact. I'm going to fly over there. It looks quite abandoned, like a ghost ship. Do you think the people quickly abandoned the ship because they just saw the sea hand monster destroy a ship? Of course, I'd leave that immediately too. The second ship can also destroy the sea hand monster, but maybe Rumi then hit on the ship. I'm flying over the whole deck now. You see at the uppermost deck of the ship, no one's there. Not a single soul is on the ship anymore. They've all fled. The ship is called Oceaner, just like the Great Wide Ocean. But this vessel is currently on a river, or could it be on a lake? We are flying back now, my dear friends. We have to get back to shore. It was there Rumi fought the sea hand monster, and we lost Rumi, unfortunately. Perhaps she's still on land. Here's another ship, and the ship's still sailing. It has survived. The ship is really still sailing on, but there's nothing we can do. What if the sea hand monster attacks the ship again? Only one person has a chance against the sea hand monster, and that is Rumi! We all know Rumi's stronger than the hand sea monster, but I can't find it or Rumi anymore. Let's go back to the map. We still have more places we can fly to. Do you think Rumi ran away after the fight? Let's go take a look! The sea hand monster just destroyed a ship, and you all just saw the hand sea monster is located precisely at these coordinates 51 degrees north and 92 degrees west. And this lake is just 5 minutes from us. Rumi needs our help, so we're launching our drone now. That's what the lake hand monster looks like, so keep an eye out. We are launching our drone in 3, 2, 1. We have now flown our drone directly to the coordinates, and right here in front of us you can already see the lake. Do you really think the hand lake monster is there? The lake hand monster must be there. I can't imagine it any other way. There's Rumi, and she's looking for the lake hand monster. Then we're definitely at the right lake. There's the hand lake monster, but Rumi has run off somewhere. Maybe she's already on a hot trail. Maybe she already knows where the lake monster is. The lake is really big. That's why we don't know exactly where the monster is. You have to watch out for it. It's a hand that always sticks out of the water. Just a single hand, and down below is the monster in the lake. We'll keep flying. We're searching everything now. We know for sure that Rumi is already here. But where's the hand sea monster? We'll fly on, and Rumi's there. And you see it? She's looking carefully by the lake. She has found the monster. This means Rumi knows that the hand sea monster is located in this lake. Now we just need to fly the drone over it. Then we will see and find it. For you, we will now fly our drone over this lake, and hopefully we will find the hand sea monster. This would be the first time we see the hand sea monster live together with you.
I was just about to. There's the hand.
There truly is the hand lake monster in the lake itself. You all saw it. The hand was sticking out and turning around, and you know what that means. When only the hand is peeking out, underneath is the whole hand sea monster. I'll keep scouting the lake for you. Maybe we'll find... Oh no! Here's the entire sea hand monster. You can all see it. It really looks like a worm. It's absolutely absolutely disgusting.
Slimy. But where did it go? Did it run away?
Naturally, perhaps it's gone, or maybe it's gone underground. We absolutely must call Rumi and tell her that we have found the hand sea monster.
Why are we waiting? Let's call Roomie.
We're calling Rumi right now. Hopefully she picks up the phone. We absolutely must tell her that we saw the hand sea monster. Hello, Rumi, we saw the hand sea monster, but we lost it. Do you know where it went? And where did you go?
I'm headed to the abandoned island, exactly there, where the sea hand monster is going now. If you say you saw it and even saw me, then something out there must be happening that we don't yet understand. Take your drone there as well. Scan the coast, the rock arches, and the thick fog above the water. There's a lake near the island. If the monster is truly staying there, the drone might show movements that I can't see from here. Pay special attention to the lake's edge. Old reports say that's where it's most active, and check every unusual wave movement, no matter how small it appears. I can already feel the sea changing. The waves are growing more restless, as if something is circling beneath the surface. I'm moving on, closer to the shore, closer to what lurks down there.
Rumi hung up.
Rumi hung up. You heard it. The sea hand monster is on its way to this deserted island. We were just right up here and saw Rumi and the sea hand monster, and Rumi just told us on the phone the sea hand monster is on its way to this island. We're taking you now to this deserted island. Leave another like now. We absolutely must save Rumi from the evil sea hand monster. That is why we are going to start the drone immediately. In 3, 2, 1.
We are now here at the lake where the battle between Kman and the hand sea monster was filmed.
The people here were filming, and they saw both of the monsters live out on the lake. I'm really looking forward to it. Hopefully the two of us with you all out there will find the real fight, hand sea monster against Kman. Hopefully we're not too late and can see everything with the drone at the lake.
You can see just how big the lake is. There's definitely room for two gigantic monsters in there. And here are Kman and hand sea monster. You can clearly see it. Hand sea monster and Kman are fighting.
You're seeing it live on our drone right now. They're fighting each other, but who wins?
I don't know. The people have gone under. Definitely leave a like now. You saw it. Both are in this lake.
So with our drone, we've arrived at the correct location. We need to completely film that specific lake with the drone.
And we're going to do that with you now. Don't you dare turn away, friends. Just look down there how incredibly creepy it looks. It really looks like it's here. Oh my god, there are two children. They're even waving right at our camera. What are they doing down there?
Look, two monsters are fighting right now.
I don't know. Let's fly our drone closer to the kids. They must have something to say.
Yes, they really want to speak. They're looking right into the drone lens.
You leave a like for these two brave boys who are climbing over the railing here.
They are running onto the pier, directly into the lake.
They have no idea that Kman is there and the hand sea eater. They need to get out of there fast. Can we somehow warn them?
Guys, they're pointing at a sign. That's right, you're right. Take a look at this. It says the Caesar and Kman are in the lake. Warning!
No, that simply doesn't exist. Right here where we are, Hansi Monster and Kman, right in there, exactly. They're still pointing right at it.
I'm excited. I'll fly a little higher. Maybe we'll see the two. There's Kman.
You are right. Kman is right with the children. The children must go.
You guys, leave a like for the children. They just gave us the hint that Kman is in this lake.
Now all that's missing is the Hansi Monster. If that's there too, the kids are absolutely right.
Did you notice anything out there? It was only Kman there. There was no trace of the hand sea monster.
Are you trying to tell me that Kman won the fight against Hansi Monster?
I believe so. I just saw Kman. You saw that too, didn't you?
This can't be happening. That would mean the fight is over.
I'll fly on and take a look at how dirty the water surface is.
I can't even see through the water with the drone anymore. It's all full of plants.
It's completely yellow and completely littered the whole lake. There's the Hansi Monster. That means they're both still alive. Of course, the Hansi Monster was just hiding there among the plants. You just saw a hand come out of the water, folks. This means Kman and Hansi Monster are both still present. They both fought and both retreated, but they're still in the very same lake. Don't switch off, my friends. You're seeing our drone right here. We're flying a little bit higher now. We have to see who wins this.
The good news is both monsters are still in the same lake. They've just gone into hiding. That means the next battle could begin at any moment.
I'm excited. Don't turn off. Something's up.
What is there? What's that?
Who's that? Not Kman. Could you rewind? Who
was that? That was neither Elkrenmacher nor the Hansi monster.
I don't know what that was. There. Oh no. That's Elkrenmacher fighting the Hansi monster. The Hansi monster wins. The Hansi monster has just defeated Elkrenmacher.
I thought Elkrenmacher is the strongest, most awesome fish in the world.
But who was this character before? Was it another monster?
I know who that was. There's only one left. It's Bloop.
It must have been Bloop. Rewind. That was just a very short clip, friends. Who was that?
Unbelievable! But now Hansi Monster has won the fight against Elkrenmacher.
I'll fly a bit higher. I want to see if we can spot anything from up here if there's a Hansi monster around.
Did Elkrenmacher actually lose the fight now? Then the lake must now belong to the Hansi monster. I'm not sure, friends. It's also possible that Elkrenmacher has gone into hiding again.
And I have placed all my faith in Elkrenmacher. He's supposed to be the strongest fish in the world, but no, Hansi Monster ended up winning the fight.
But where have the people gone now? Where's the monster? No, here's the hand. It's peeking out of the water again. This means the Hansi monster is definitely still here in this lake.
So everyone give me a like now.
Why, alright, friends, and my Elkrenmacher was defeated by the Hansi monster. We've only seen the Hansi monster now, and no Elkrenmacher. Romi's calling us right now. No, Romi's calling.
You must pick up. I want to know what Romy has to say.
Okay. Hello, Romy. How are you doing today?
I'm heading to the abandoned island, exactly where the sea hand monster is going. Fly your drone there too. Scan the coast, the rock arches, and the thick fog over the water. There's a lake by the island. If the monster's really there, the drone might show movements I can't see from here. Pay close attention to the lake's edge. Old reports say it's most active there, so check every unusual wave, no matter how small it seems. The waves are more restless, as if something is circling below the surface. I'm going further, closer to the shore, closer to what lurks down there.
Romy just hung up. Did you hear that? She's currently heading to the abandoned island and wants to fight Hansi monsters.
What are we waiting for? We all want to see the fight. We absolutely must launch the drone.
We'll do it, and leave another like. Watch this video to the end because Romy needs your help now.
Romy is now fighting live against the Hansi monster.
We're here now with our drone at this abandoned island, and just look at how huge the island and the lake are. It's a truly massive area, and on the other side it stretches just as far.
And Rumi said the lake hand monster is there. You all know now what the lake hand monster looks like. Either just a hand peeks from the lake or its whole body. Usually it's the whole body, this entire person. Oh no, 3 hands!
Look, are there really 3 Hansi monsters in there? I thought there was only 1 Hansi monster, but now there are 3 sea hand monsters?
I am afraid I don't know. We'll fly on.
That's Rumi down there, right? Yes, that has to be Rumi. You see it, friends? Rumi must be on that surfboard. I recognize her by her hair. That's Rumi. She's also looking for the Hansi monsters, of course. You see it? It really is Rumi. She's standing on the surfboard. She's active on the water searching for the lake hand monster. But isn't it dangerous to be all alone on this big lake with a surfboard? You heard Rumi on the phone. She really wants to defeat the lake hand monster. But hopefully we can do it together. So everyone, leave a like now. We're looking for the lake hand monster.
And hopefully we find it, but the lake is huge. Down there's another surfboard. Do you see it? Yes, I see it. And there's one more, 2 of them.
But that's not Rumi. I'll fly closer. I'm curious who that is. I really need to know who that is. Let's see who's really on this boat. Okay, those are just 2 tourists fleeing. They're scared.
Look, they're only flowing in one direction. You see it. They're fleeing, running, swimming away. And they're paddling incredibly fast. They want to reach the shore. They want to get away from the lake.
Of course, they're afraid of the Hansi monster. I'd be scared too if there was a giant Hansi monster in the lake. But where is the lake hand monster? There. You see there is the lake hand monster. You can see the hand and this slimy body that looks just like a worm. So we are definitely at the right lake. The question is though, where has Romy gone with the surfboard? I don't know. Anyway, the lake hand monster has submerged. It is under the water's surface, but now we're looking for Romy. She was just on the big lake with her surfboard and she's vanished. What if something happened to Romy? What if the sea hand monster ate Romy? I really don't want to hear that. And you know that Romy is really strong. She has no fear of this monster. Why don't you all leave a like for Romy? You know it, you can do it. But where has this monster really gone? It surely can't have just disappeared. Take a look down there. There's a sailing boat. You can clearly see its red sail. In red?
Why on earth is the sail red?
I'll fly closer. Maybe that's Rumi. Maybe she changed her boat. That's certainly possible. If there's wind, a sailboat with a sail like that is much faster. That's not Rumi. Those are just people trying to save themselves. Of course.
Just look where he's going. He wants to go ashore because the monster is back there. We have to fly back there. We're flying now in the opposite direction, exactly where the sailor sailed away from.
Hopefully we finally find the sea hand monster there. And you know now why that is the sea hand monster.
I just told you that. There it is, the sea hand monster. Isn't that absolutely disgusting? But there's not much we can do. You can just see how enormous it is.
First, just the hand. Then this whole body, this whole worm. I think it's 50 meters long. I don't know. We definitely can't fly our drone underwater. This is an overwater land drone. So we absolutely have to fly on now and warn Rumi that we saw the monster right there in the lake.
You now understand why this is an abandoned island. The whole lake is surrounded by mountains. A secret, of course, and that's why the lake hand monster also retreated here. He lives there. We lost the sea hand monster. Let's check the map where it might still be.
Hold yourself! We're flying our drone directly to this lighthouse now. From this lighthouse, we have the entire lake in view. We must rescue Rumi and defeat the sea hand monster. We're launching our drone in 3, 2, 1. We are now at the lighthouse in the middle of the lake.
We can only hope now that Rumi is here and the hand lake monster. Do you notice anything? The water is completely toxic green. That is not a good sign. That is rather a sign that the lake hand monster is right here at this very lake right now. We'll fly over the lake together with you and search for the hand sea monster. The lake is as green as these. No, there it is. Here is the lake hand monster.
No, really? What does it do?
I don't know. It's going under again, friends. You see it yourself. The sea monster does what it wants.
Although the lake is as green as this watermelon, the lake hand monster simply dives down. Where is Rumi?
I don't know where Rumi is, but I've noticed the lake hand monster is slowly getting scared of us. That's true. You're right. It keeps fleeing from a big lake to a small lake and now to the smallest one. And every time we see the lake hand monster, it dives under, and it dives much faster now. Last time it destroyed an entire ship. Now you see it and it's gone. That's thanks to you for giving many likes and helping Rumi. The good thing is, with you and Rumi, we have a chance to beat this evil sea hand monster. Look here, to the left. Do you see the grass? The sea grass.
What if a hand is hiding here? Not just the hand, the whole monster could be hiding under the grass. Let's fly closer with you into this grass now and search the entire area.
But be careful, you really must watch out. Our drone doesn't fly in there. I'll really watch out. This is our only drone. If it crashes, we'll have no spare drone. If the drone hits the water, it's over and we can't help Rumi. And we absolutely must help her. I have to make it work with you all out here. We must defeat this evil sea hand monster.
You look, but I see nothing.
Ah, there is the hand. Here is the hand. You see it, the hand. It's sticking out of the water through the grass.
You were right! The lake hand monster is hiding under the grass, but it's submerged again! What do we do with the hand now? The water is slowly turning yellow!
It keeps changing color! Oh wait, the lake hand monster is just waiting to attack us. That's why I'd rather fly high with our drone instead of too low. Okay, let's do that now and take a look at the whole lake. Where is the hand? I don't know where it went. I don't know either. Do you see the lake hand monster? But what I noticed, this time Rumi isn't at the lake at all.
We met Rumi at every lake. Only at that lake we didn't meet Rumi. You're totally right. I'll fly all the way to the end of the lake. Maybe Rumi's hiding somewhere on land. Or was that a trap from the lake monster? But we're flying the drone closer and closer to the river. Look, here's a park bench, all alone by the lake shore.
It really invites you to sit on the bench. You can now also see the color of the lake.
It's just become so poisonous. The lake is truly toxic green. Only there can the lake monster make its home. Here is Rumi, there is Rumi, and she's fighting against sea hand eaters. But she is losing. Why is she losing now? She is losing against sea hand monsters, and I always thought Rumi was the strongest in the world.
You see it, friends? Our drone is crashing. No, that can't be true.
Rumi is ringing our doorbell right now. Can you hear it?
What does she want from us? We really must open the door.
Come along.
Hello. Please take these boxes and rescue my ex-boyfriend Gino from that evil hand sea monster.
Many thanks for the mystery boxes, Rumi.
But why is Gino your ex-boyfriend? I haven't understood that part yet.
Gino cheated on me with my very best friend, Mira. I honestly never ever would have thought that Gino would betray me, and especially not with Mira. We are separated now, of course, but I still love Gino so very much. That is why I desperately need your help. The hand sea monster is now coming after Gino. Please open the boxes and search for the clue that's inside. Not only in this way can you save my ex-boyfriend Gino. Take care. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Rumi. Thank you for the updates.
Did you hear about it? Rumi has left Gino and Gino is now her ex-boyfriend.
I cannot believe this at all. How can Gino be together with Mira now?
And now we must open one of these boxes, and within it we'll find a clue on how we can rescue Gino.
What are we waiting for? We have to save Gino! Look how many mystery boxes Rumi brought us!
Rumi has brought to us a mystery box from Kraken,
And a mystery box from Sea Eater.
and a mystery box from Kman.
And even a mystery box from the hand sea monster.
Did you hear, Rumi? In one of these mystery boxes is a clue, so we can save her ex-boyfriend Gino.
But in which of these mystery boxes is the clue?
We're just going to open this Sea Eater mystery box for you now.
Definitely stay tuned. We'll also open these 3 mystery boxes with you today.
Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to our channel, because subscribing on YouTube is completely free.
This is the only way we can save Gino.
And we are going to open the mystery box in 3, 2, 1.
There's actually a drone in there.
Maybe we can save Gino using this drone.
And even a remote control.
We absolutely must launch this drone right now and search the entire area. Then we can finally rescue Gino. That's a really good sign.
And Rumi has given us this mystery box which contains a drone. This means we can now truly save Rumi's ex-boyfriend.
What are we waiting for? We absolutely must launch the drone.
We've just flown our drone straight to an abandoned outdoor swimming pool. As you know, the hand sea monster is always underwater.
And take a look how unbelievably dirty the water looks.
The water is toxic green and there are leaves everywhere in it.
Naturally, the hand sea monster will be located right there.
You're right, here's the hand sea monster. You can see it.
There is the hand sea monster.
And it is located in this toxic green water, in this dirty pool.
Rumi was completely right. We must save her ex-boyfriend Gino.
But where is Gino? He must be somewhere here too if the hand sea monster is here.
Here at the outdoor pool, even though the water looks really dirty.
It's still unbelievable to me that Gino cheated with Mira.
No way, man. I can't believe it myself either that Mira is truly all alone.
Maybe Gino is indeed hiding in this water slide.
Let's check it directly with our drone now.
But I don't see anyone. You can tell too. There's not a single person anywhere.
We have found the hand sea monster, but where is Gino now?
I don't know. The hand sea monster was in this water. Maybe he's hiding down behind this rock.
But now you can check the water.
What was that?
That was a plane.
Did you happen to see what that was? Rewind it back. Something just flew past our drone.
It is a rocket.
That's possible. Was that the hand sea monster's rocket?
What does he have? A rocket from the sea monster's hand? That can't be right. We're flying on. We searched the entire area. Here's Gino.
There you see, there's Gino.
He's walking along the water.
We found Gino, thank goodness. Rumi, we found Gino.
How intense is that, guys? That means Gino is running away from the hand sea monster.
And Gino's really in this filthy outdoor pool.
And he is in danger. The hand sea monster is trying to eat him.
Should we really save Gino for Rumi?
We absolutely must call Rumi and let him know.
So call Rumi immediately.
Should we call Rumi now? And
Yes.
you're coming too?
We are calling Rumi now.
We must tell her that her ex-boyfriend Gino and the hand sea monster are hiding in the outdoor pool.